Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and I'm here in the kitchen today making a creamy vegetable orzo. I'm going to warm up my pan. Now this dish, of course, an easy dinner is to heat up pasta, right? Boiling it in the water. The way that we're going to make the orzo today is just going to elevate the flavors, going to allow you to add some vegetable for more nutrients for your family, especially your kiddos. But I found this recipe and my son actually loved it because with him, he is a picky eater and we really want him to get nutrition and put on a little weight for sports. So instead of just boiling the orzo, we're going to add chicken broth, we're going to add milk for some added calcium, and a lot of Parmesan cheese for flavor. So this is really creamy, it's really hearty, it's gonna make a fantastic side dish if you're, kind of looking at your recipes and looking for something different to add to your menu. This creamy orzo will go with pretty much any kind of side dish, chicken, pork. It's a great side dish. So I have 2 tablespoons of butter and just about a tablespoon of olive oil melting in the pan. Now what we're going to do is take 1 cup of the dried orzo and just toast it for about 2 minutes. This is going to just really enhance the flavor, kind of bring out a little nuttiness of the pasta. So you just want to stir it around so that all the orzo is coated with the butter olive oil. Now, depending on how big your family is, you can definitely double the recipe. So I'm going to post the recipe below, but right now we're using 1 cup of orzo. So you're just going to kind of let that toast for about 2 minutes. Okay. Now, again, like I said, my kids, they don't like onions. They don't like to see bits of onions in their food. So if you love onions and garlic, you can certainly saute maybe about like half of a shallot before you add the orzo. But to add some flavor, I'm just going to add garlic powder, pepper, and onion powder. So I have here garlic powder, onion powder, and they do love pepper. Okay, so this is just kind of getting toasted. You kind of smell the aroma. Okay, so about a half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I use that a lot. And just a squirt of pepper. And just kind of toss that around until it's all coated. Now for the liquid. Okay, the liquid is going to be 1 cup of chicken broth. I always like to use reduced sodium. If you want to keep this vegetarian, you can use a vegetable broth. Okay, so just 1 cup of broth. And then we're going to add 1 cup of milk. Again, if you want to keep this vegetarian, you could try a nut milk or coconut milk. That would be a really good flavor. And that's the first step. So this is the first half of the orzo. And what you're going to do is just let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, you're going to put your lid on top and just let it simmer for about 8 minutes. I already have one here. I'll let that come to a boil. I already have one here that is the perfect and ready to go. Okay. So now for the vegetable part. This is where you can have so much fun with flavors or whatever maybe you had left over from the night before. Again, kind of trying to use up everything that you have in the kitchen. If you have cherry tomatoes maybe that are going bad, you can cut them in half. That would be fantastic in here. Just saute them up a little bit before. But I asked Nicole what she wanted, and she wanted peas and carrots. So I have about a cup of the mini peas and carrots that I had chopped up mini carrots and just sauteed them a little bit to kind of bring out the flavor and get them a little soft. So we're going to mix in the vegetables. And this is such a colorful dish, right? We always talk about my plate and eating a rainbow. This is really fun fun for the little ones to see the pop of color. And then what makes the flavor really come out is Parmesan cheese. We're going to use 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So notice when I added the seasoning, I did not add any extra salt because there is salt in the Parmesan cheese, which is plenty for flavor. So you just want to mix it all together until it's melted. So this is a super quick meal. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh, look at that. The cheese just kind of melted right on there. So you can see it's all creamy. You see the pop of color from the peas. Other vegetables that you might want to use, mushrooms would be really great in here. Maybe leftover asparagus that you had from the night before, spinach, the whole cherry tomatoes, or you can use canned diced tomatoes. If you use the canned diced tomatoes, I would drain out the liquid because then it would kind of change the color. But if not, add it in there for extra flavor. That's what's fun about cooking in the kitchen, is just having fun with flavors and having fun with the ingredients that you have on hand. So I will post the comments below. Let us know if you try these recipes. If you are trying a recipe and your family loved it, let us know what you think. Let us know what you've tried. We love hearing back from you. Now stay tuned next week. I'm going to be making chicken tenders in the air fryer. So this orzo and the chicken tenders would be a fantastic meal. And remember, we're in February for Heart Month. So next week, using an air fryer is going to dramatically bring down the fat content because we're not frying the chicken in oil. So all these little tips that we can make for our family to be heart healthy. So have a great weekend.